Well, Chicken Sisters is based on a book series, and at least Leah, I know you've done a few Hallmark projects before. What is it about this specific series that kind of drew you, each of you, to wanting to be a part of it or gravitating towards this project?
I've worked in the Hallmark world for a while, and then when I heard they were relaunching, launching a new Hallmark Plus, I thought that was really exciting, and that they wanted to make something a little extra special. Um, Made me feel special to be included because I'd heard about the book and people love this book, and so I was like, this is great. It's got kind of like a built-in audience, and I love doing Southern characters. I think it's really fun, and the idea of these warring chicken restaurants and this reality show like in the middle of all of that in a small town just seems like the perfect recipe for romance, excitement, drama, comedy.
And Skylar?
Yeah, I'm so proud to be a part of this project. I think it's has all the things that you want in a show. It's so um relatable, it's so funny, it's sort of like a breath of fresh air. It's complicated and I think it really pushes the boundaries in a really interesting way, a way that I haven't seen from Hallmark yet, but I'm just so proud to be a part of the show. It's beautiful. The characters are amazing. It was adapted so smartly by Annie Mabane, and so yeah, I'm just thrilled for people to see it.
Can you talk a little bit about this balance that comes in with like the heart and the humor? Can you expand, Skylar and Leah, of course, as well, a little bit about kind of the writing behind the series and how it really connects those two elements of heart, humor, together so well?
Yeah, I mean it really is so funny, and I got to see the first three episodes, and I found myself. I know the story. I was in it, but like I was laughing out loud, and oh my God, Lea Thompson is so good, and she's so funny. And but the show, it's so well written. The characters they all have their own points of view. They're all so flawed in like such a real way. They're complicated. They're going through complicated challenges, and a reality show comes to their town and sort of shines a magnifying glass on all the little cracks in the armor of everybody. And so there's a lot that can happen, and a lot does happen. And but at the heart of it, it's about family and um wild family dynamics, and just all us everyone trying to do the best they can and to get through. Life can be so challenging, and um it's fun to watch other people's challenges because sometimes it's nice and it's not your own. It's just you can just enjoy someone else going through something. And so I find that comforting anyway.
And Annie did such a lovely job of keeping all these balls in the air, like all these different characters you get to know, and it's not boring because you never know where the story's going to go. And there's a lot of those moments like, oh no, she didn't do that. Like there's that's so fun in the show. And I think there were so many good actors in small parts, and they kind of carried along through the whole show. And she just did a really I really appreciate how she could keep all the balls in the air. And I'm so interested in this idea of community because I think we're all like hoping we all need community. And I think this show is like this whole little town of different weird characters that you're going to grow to know and love and worry about. And I think that gives us it's a lovely thing to know that these people have differences, but they figure out how to work it out for the better of the community and their families.
I love that it's set around Southerners too, because I'm actually a Southerner myself, but like Southerners don't have a really big filter as well. We kind of tend to, say what we see and say what we want. So I think that adds an extra element as well, besides the great setting of everything as well.
Yeah, it was really fun. That I keep talking about how much I love the way Southern people love the language, how they use language. And so I've always enjoyed playing Southern characters. And Skylar is a Southern woman, so she had a big head start on all of us.
Well, my last question would just be what you really kind of hope resonates or lingers with fans from watching all the episodes of series.
I hope they enjoy it. I hope they get lost in it and fall in love with these characters and identify with them. And I hope they laugh and have a good time, and I hope it's a nice escape from, you know, just the hardships of regular life. Let's watch, put it on someone else for a minute. Just enjoy it.
Which is one of the beautiful things that Hallmark brings to people. It's like, you're going to watch something, you're going to smile, you're going to feel like you want the characters to succeed and get a little laugh and a little bit of romance and comfort TV. And you also hopefully will learn along with our characters some things.